up, Fort Knox? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already subscribed, of course subscribe and like this video, click the notification bell. You know, so many of you have been asking me for beauty tips, whether it be hair, makeup, fashion, whatever, and I've got some of that coming on the way. But I thought the first thing that I wanted to share with you guys is a secret that is probably my biggest beauty secret that only a few of my even friends know that I do, and it's really something that I kind of came up with just out of necessity. You know, performing on stage, a lot of you know that I'm the top Beyonce impersonator in the world, and you know, on stage I like a really snatched look. You know, a lot of us already know about that trick when you pull your hair up into a ponytail, how it gives you that nice pulled bone snatch and really chiseled gorgeous look that we all look, but we can't pull our hair up in a ponytail all the time. Sometimes you want that look when your hair is down. And there's this old Hollywood secret that's been around since, I don't know, probably 30s, 40s, 50s, way a long time. It's probably, I don't know how far back it goes. I'll have to do research on that actually. But it's basically like taping your face. And it's basically this, where you tape your face and you put the tape on your face and then you pull it through your hair or underneath a wig, and it's basically pulling your face up. Well, this is great and all, but the problem is I'm on stage, and sometimes when you put this on, you have to cover it with your hair, you cover it with makeup, and you can still see the tape, but then you pull your hair down over it. Well, guess what? On stage, I have wind machines that are blowing my hair back, so you can see that tape, one. And two, I sweat on stage. This is not gonna hold up on stage. So, I have a big secret that I use, and I'm going to put a disclaimer on this. This is not something that you want to do every day. It's something maybe you do for pictures, or I do when I'm performing, but it gives me that Botox, filler, pulled up look that's very snatched and really accentuates your contour, and really if you have jowls here, it can pull that up, gives you that cat-eye effect, and it's a lasting effect, and I actually do it with my real hair. Now, I'm going to tell you, this will only work if you are planning on braiding your hair and pulling your hair over it. You can do it that way, where you've braided your hair and then you pull your hair down over it like that. Or if you're going to wear a wig, and since I'm wearing a wig right now, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to part your hair and section it off. Ignore that gray. And just enough that you can make a braid, not too small because you don't want too much tension in one place, but you want to proceed to just braid it going down or out away from your head. And you do a very tight braid so that once you connect the two braids, you'll see that you want it to be tight and not too loose. You see how it pulls up my face there? Just testing it out. And now you want to move on to the other side. Do the same thing on the other side. Now, if you cornrow your hair, you see I'm pulling them two up, but if you usually cornrow your hair under your wigs, you can cornrow your hair going straight back and then leave the two sides out. But I don't know how to cornrow, and I don't usually cornrow my hair. I usually braid. I usually put it in a bun. So now you see that I am taking needle and thread, and I'm connecting the two at the top of my head because I like to pull it up at the top. You can do this at the top of your head, or you can do it at the crown of your head. But then I go through the braid, which is why it's important to make sure the braid is tight. I go through the braid, pull, make sure that's in place, and then I go to the other side, and then I can pull the two up together, and you see it pulls my cheekbones up and also my eye corners. You want to go back and forth until you got it pretty tight. And obviously to take this down, all you have to do is cut it with scissors. But I like to go back and forth, and then I lock it in place by knotting it and going through it a few more times. The next thing you want to do is put your wig cap on. I usually use 2 wig caps to hold my hair down because, again, it's not cornrowed and I have a lot of hair to keep it flat. I use flesh tone, and I don't do the ball cap method all the time. I just put the wig cap on and glue my hair on. I'll do that off camera. So there you have it, guys. You see the final look. It's very pulled up. It pulls not only my jawline up, my cheekbone, my eyes, gives me that cat-eyed effect, and just really snatches my brow on the side there and gives me that very like snatched look. And it's like right now I can't get Botox because we're in quarantine, and so it really pulls that up, but it also just kind of like for pictures and for like video or on stage. Again, like I said, it's not something that you want to do every single day because you don't want to run the like pulling your hair too much. Even with ponytails, you could end up with traction alopecia, which you want to avoid, and also you're kind of pulling your edge there, but it really does not hurt, and it's not pulling my edges too much. Not so much that I feel like it's going to pull my hair out. And when I take the wig off, I just cut the thread and I pull it back down and to take the braid out, and we're fine. And you know, it's something that I first heard that Madonna did, where she had her hair cornrowed and braid back, and then she would pull her hair over it. And I thought, well, I could do this with a wig. So I've been really doing it for years. Even when I have Botox, but just so I get that snatched look where like it really accentuates, like you see with my eyeliner here. It just gives me that really pulled look. It's not for everybody, but it's something that, you know, a lot of people like that face tape look, but obviously it would show on the sides here if I had face tape. So, you know, can't do that. But this is just something that I, you know, probably is my biggest secret, and now the secret's out. You know, feel free to comment below and ask me questions about it, or you know, just tell me what you think of this look, and make sure that you subscribe and like the video and comment and click that notification bell button so that you are notified whenever I put out new videos. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.